So, my name is Jessica, and lately I've had a really hard time staying positive. It's an ongoing battle every day trying to remain positive and see the good in everything instead of, just being bogged down by all the negative and bad stuff. So, lately I've just been kind of like telling myself, over and over, like, everything's going to be okay, even though my brain is screaming, no, it's not, we're in a recession, and like drones are in the sky, and like your water is being poisoned, and stupid stuff. Not really stupid stuff, but like whatever. I just stress myself out pretty much. And like my sister, I just found out my sister's pregnant. She's gonna have a little baby, and she's my little sister. I don't know if I said that. So she's like 3 years younger than me. I don't have any kids. I'm not a parent, not maternal at all. She I think she'll be a really good mom. So I can't do anything except be happy for her and congratulate her because this is what she wants with her life. And so we're just gonna be excited, and congratulations again, Kat. I love you. But that being said, back on me being positive, because at first I was stressing out about this and about being an aunt, and you're like, well, I'm sure. How can it affect me? It's you're not pregnant, you're not having the baby, which is all very valid points. You're right. Um, but I guess I just sort of held my sister to a higher expectation. Like I really thought she would do something big, and get out of our hometown. And I don't know. To me personally, being a mom is not. I mean, honestly, I think it shows more weakness of character than anything. And you're like, have you ever given birth to a baby? Blah blah blah. No, you're right. I haven't. By choice. I don't want any kids, at least not at the moment. Um, but it's easier to just like, oh well, I got knocked up. Guess I'm having a baby. I think it takes a lot more emotional and mental strength to, if you do get pregnant and you decide that you're not ready for a child, or it's not what you want with your life, then do something about it. There's alternatives to just having a kid. And I know I'm gonna be shamed for this and whatever. That's cool. That's just how I feel about it. I think it takes a lot of character for somebody to realize they don't want a child and step up and take responsibility for that action instead of, in my mind, what I view as ruining your entire fucking life for the rest of forever because you fucked up and had a kid. And that sounds really shitty. I realize how bad that sounds, but that's just, that's how I feel. I'm the oldest. My mom was like 17 when she got pregnant, and she died when I was 10. So, her life decisions, they affected her, and they affected me and my two sisters, and they affected, her family. Um, and I firmly believe that if she would have had an abortion with me or given me up for adoption or anything, she very possibly might still be alive. I think the choices she made throughout her life, especially after having children, um, to a lesser degree, wouldn't have been as damaging, I guess, to her own welfare and her own self. But I thought I was being positive. Wasn't I being positive? See, it's really hard. It's really hard to be positive. So, things that I just keep trying to tell myself is that, for one thing, that it's not affecting me directly. Things that other people do in their cars or in their lives, that's for them. That doesn't affect me at all. And I don't have to stress about that because it does not affect me. Now, that being said, when I'm at work and other people are late or they're not doing their job and that directly affects me, I just keep telling myself I get off soon. Even if I'm at the beginning of my shift, I just keep reminding myself that I'll be off and that I can go home and I don't have to deal with stupid people, and that doesn't really work all the time. I honestly, I can't say that. Lately, I've been in a lot better mood than I've been in for a while. These past few weeks have been awesome because I've just been like, as happy as can be, trying to just relax and be happy and positive and not let people get to me because I work for an answering service. I answer phones all day, and we get the dumbest of the dumb people calling, and people who like refuse to listen. It's it's awful. They'll ask you a question, and then mid sentence when you're answering the question, they just ask you. They'll interrupt you to ask you this question that they just asked you that you were actually in the middle of answering, and it's just really good that you don't have to be face to face with these people sometimes because I'm not good at hiding my facial feature emotions. Like If I'm upset, you're gonna know I'm upset, because even if I say I'm fine, I'm gonna be like, I don't know, or I don't know, whatever. My face just speaks volumes. Like, even if I was, you see, yeah, okay, you don't see, but that's okay, just trust me. Um, so, yeah, being positive, um, I don't know, that's something that I've always struggled with, remaining positive. You know, like I said, my mom died at a really early age for me. Hell, she was only 29. You know, I was 10, I had a little 7-year-old sister, and a barely 1-year-old little sister. You know, so it was something that impacted me on a large scale. Only I was one of those people that couldn't admit that I was negative. I like to think that I was more realistic, you know. I'm not negative, I'm a realist, you know, and always trying to be prepared for the worst case scenario, but um, constantly thinking worst case scenario will drive you insane. Like, just trying to be prepared for everything, you can't. That's not life. You just, I mean, it's nice to be as prepared as possible for things that may come your way, but that's also boring. It is, and like I said, it's not life. Life is spontaneous, and it's unrelenting, and it can't be planned for. You know, I mean, I'm a firm believer in the choices you make having a direct correlation to things that happen in your future. You know, I mean, cause and effect type issue. But I forgot where I was going with that. Whatever. So be positive.